Hi, this is Yvette Francina from Search Software Quality here at Agile 2010 with Scott Ambler, who's going to tell us about some of the updates of the Rational suite for Agile.
Hi, yeah. So we've got some fairly interesting stuff coming out, in the near future. I guess it depends on when you're watching this, but there's a lot of exciting things going on in our Jazz product line at jazz.net. The current beta of Rational Team Concert, I think, is going to be pretty impressive. There's some great new technical features in there. Some interesting privacy control things, some better, some improved support for some project management, project leadership type functionality, some improved user interface features. We've been accused of building a technical tool for technical people, and which is fair, I guess. But so I think you'll appreciate some of the user interface improvements. The new version of Rational Quality Manager, which is also currently in beta, has got some very interesting things for the quality community. There's some wonderful integration between those tools, continuing wonderful integration, I should say, and it really sort of improves the collaboration, the effectiveness between these different groups, which I think is important, because you end up in this situation where if people aren't collaborating together effectively, if they aren't sharing resources, if they aren't sharing their artifacts and working on them in an effective and integrated manner, then you end up with double work or triple work in some cases, and traceability problems between them. So it can really streamline your overall activities. We're seeing some interesting stuff going on in the requirements management area in the current version, or the beta version of Doors. Doors is a Telelogic product that we picked up a couple of years ago when IBM merged or acquired Telelogic, and there's some pretty interesting stuff there. So if you're in a large-scale situation, if you're in a regulatory compliance situation, if you're doing systems engineering, there's a bunch of reasons why a more sophisticated requirements management tool or requirements elicitation tool such as Doors is a good thing for you. And as usual, the instrumentation of these tools is also very interesting. A lot of the metric, there's automated metrics collection, there's automated metrics reporting. You get good project dashboard features. If you're working with Rational Insight, you get good portfolio management stuff. So developers love to give managers a hard time. Managers are stupid and evil and all this sort of stuff. And the reality is managers are very smart people. They're doing the best job they possibly can in the situation they're in. And if you provide them better information in a more timely manner, in a more accurate information, then they'll make better decisions. I think this is pretty basic. So a lot of organizations do business intelligence systems for their business people to improve their decision making. Well, why aren't we doing business intelligence for development? So this is some of the things we're seeing with the Jazz platform. So there's a bunch of interesting stuff there, and for developers it's neat because it reduces the status reporting burden. So if you're doing burn down charts, which is a very good idea, well, why would you want to do that by hand? So instead, automate all that, or your defect trend tracking, or if you're doing any sort of build trend tracking. All these things can be automated and be generated automatically from your tools. So why not do that and stay focused on developing high-quality working software? So I think there's some good stuff going on there.
Great, sounds like it. Thank you.
Thanks.